From Phoenix Shaving, the Watcher Shave Soap. It's a double homage to Yardley of London's Black Label and Doctor Who. We're going to build a lather with it, and we're going to have a shave coming up next.
Oh, that's nice and smooth.
Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's SparkWithGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Hey, we've got a brand new shave soap in the shave den. Really excited about this one. Brand new from Phoenix Shaving. Hey, before we get to that, if this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos. And also, please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. Well, here it is. Brand new from Phoenix Shaving. It's just launching right now in the month of November. The Watcher. Ha ha ha. Yeah, an absolutely beautiful, refined scent. This is absolutely wonderful. There it is, brand new right there. Oh yeah, this is really refined, gentlemanly, perfect for an evening out on the town. Yeah, this is really, really wonderful. This is a cut above a lot of the other refined, gentlemanly kinds of shave soap scents that we've reviewed on the channel. This one really is knocking it out of the park. Now, they sent along some information to go with this because it's a double homage. It's an homage to Doctor Who and Yardley of London's Black Label. Now, here are the scent notes, okay? Top notes are clary sage and spice. Middle notes, powdery, patchouli, and vanilla. Bottom notes, musk, woody, and sandalwood. Yeah, really, this is a great combination of scents. Again, very gentlemanly, very refined, just top shelf. And as Douglas writes here, Yardley of London is arguably one of the world's oldest personal care brands, still in operation to this day, and rightly so, being that it is so ridiculously iconic. I agree with that. There is a possibility in your youth, well, certainly in mine, you came across Yardley of London. Maybe your dad, your grandfather, an older brother was using it. I believe my father, my older brother, used it at one time. I recall seeing it in department stores at the men's notions and lotions counters, that sort of thing. Yeah, it really is iconic. Since we first began Phoenix Shaving so many years back, Yardley Black Label has been a very heavily requested reboot from many of our United Kingdom EU customers. Admittedly, at that time, I was unfamiliar with this fragrance. I mean, I knew Yardley and I remember using the Barty Bar growing up, but this mysterious Black Label was not ringing a bell. So I took a deep dive into it. Now, here's what he discovered here. What I discovered is Black Label by Yardley was a woody Chypre, Chyper, I believe is how that's pronounced, fragrance for men, first launched in 1967. If I got that incorrect, I do apologize. From there, the story sounds very familiar in regard to many vintage splashes of that day. It had a solid 20-year run and then was discontinued in 1989. A few years later, it was revamped and released for the 90s and was finally put to bed for all time in 1998. Until now, well, kinda, yeah. This is an absolutely wonderful scent. Now, I do recall some Yardley products and faintly remember the scents. This one is definitely bringing back a lot of those memories, absolutely. I should also point out, our homage is to the original Yardley Black Label and not the 1990s version. That's really good to know. And here's where Doctor Who ties into the whole thing. As for the theme, again, no surprise that I chose to do a double homage. And what could be more fitting than a tip of the hat to everyone's favorite Time Lord, Doctor Who. It really did seem like the perfect fit considering both are products of the 60s and England. Also, this November marks 60 years of Doctor Who, and oh, they were both originally discontinued in 1989 and then rebooted or rather regenerated. There are a few more parallels to justify this decision, I promise, and I'm also willing to bet Tom Baker, the doctor who I grew up with, wore Black Label. If not him, someone on the set was wearing it, right? Hashtag pure speculation. That's absolutely fantastic. And he also goes into a little bit of background of the Watcher and how that ties into Doctor Who. I'll let you go ahead and Google that because it is rather convoluted and I don't think I can explain it here, but it has something to do with manifestation of Doctor Who, and it's kind of like him in the future about to regenerate somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Something along those lines. Let me just set this aside here, and we are going to have a shave with the Watcher. Now, I have 3 days worth of beard growth. Oh my gosh. I was going to do this shave yesterday. I thought, you know what? I'm going to wait one more day and have 3 days worth of beard growth. So I have a really, really good proving ground. Of course, it's CK6. It's going to make a wonderful, wonderful lather. We're going to use my scuttle, my Dreamscape scuttle from Phoenix Shaving. I'm going to use a hot towel. I'm going to use the Cube 2.0. My razor is going to be my Copper Ascension from Phoenix Shaving. I'm going to run this under some hot water and have a really, really nice warm shave. So I'm going to start out with a hot towel. I'm going to have a nice warm lather, and I'm going to have a nice warm razor as well. My razor blade is going to be Phoenix Shaving Platinum Strangelet. Really looking forward to that. Obviously, we have the Watcher After Shaving Cologne from Phoenix Shaving. Really looking forward to using that one to finish off the shave. Maybe a little bit of balm for upstairs. I have about 2 days worth of hair growth on my head. So maybe yes, maybe no, because I think I am going to follow this up with an evening head shave at some point. And of course, we're going to be using the solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving as well. That's kind of got a lay of the land. Oh, we're also going to be using a really terrific brush. This is the StarCraft brush right here. This is wonderful. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot water in my scuttle, some warm water in the sink. I'm going to soak the brush. I'm going to do my pre-shave, my hot towel, and all that. And we're going to come up to speed and build that lather and have that shave. So, yeah, here we go. Let's wet the face and let's get to the shave. That's marvelous. That's absolutely marvelous. Now we have some hot water on the puck right here, the Watcher right here. Oh man, is that a nice scent? That is absolutely wonderful. And we're going to take some of this hot water that's in the bowl. We have some hot water in the inner chamber. And here's my StarCraft brush right here. And we're going to go ahead and load this. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all I'm going to need. No kidding. Got a little bit of water left in the bottom of the scuttle here. I'm going to go ahead and make use of that water. And look, already. Let me get a hold of this here so you can see how this is going to lather up. Try to angle it towards the camera so you can see how wonderful this lather builds. And let me just get that off the side there. Yeah, holding an angle like that will cause it to overflow a little bit because this just explodes in lather. It really does. Look at that already. Look at what I got already. Look, I'm I'm very close to having it. My gosh, that is just marvelous. Look at that. That seems to be, when I use this scuttle, that seems to be a really spot-on recipe. Just soak the brush a little bit, wring it out a little bit, 8 swirls, and after I dump the water out of the scuttle, there's a little bit on the bottom that just seems to help it along ever so nicely, like that. Yeah, look at. I haven't had to dip the brush in to get any more water because that little bit of water in the bottom just seems to have done the trick. My gosh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Boom! Lather. Check that out. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is overflowing. Absolutely beautiful. And again, the scent just fills the shave den. It is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful scent. I can understand now why Yardley of London was so iconic, because a scent like this, my gosh, everyone's going to be using it. Again, it's just perfect for an evening out. Let me just recap this. I will open it up again after the shave is done, but I just want to set it aside so it's not getting in the way. We're going to go ahead and I've already done my pre-shave wash. Going to hit my skin with some pre-shave lather. Had a really nice hot towel. Man, was that great. Of course, I'm using the Cube 2.0. And fantastic pre-shave. I'm using the mentholated version, activated charcoal, and CK6. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, we're just going to take some of this lather and just paint that on. Look at that. Oh my gosh, is that marvelous? And it's a nice warm lather, and this scent is just, it's wonderful. It really is. This is definitely something I'm going to pull out and keep in my rotation. This is really, really nice. And this can be used year round. I mean, this is perfect for the holidays. It's perfect for the autumn, summer, winter, autumn, summer, spring, winter. Wow. Oh, look at that. Just marvelous. And I have so much lather here too. I'm going to put a little extra on the upper lip. Oh my gosh. How about that? Beautiful. Let me just wipe my hands off. I'm using a hot towel to wipe off my hands. I got a new pack of Platinum Strangelet razor blades here. All right. Right there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use one of these. Here it is. Right there. Platinum Strangelet razor blade. Okay. Get a good look at that, the label, so you know what it looks like when you go shopping for one. When you go shopping for 100, rather. Okay, so there it is, right there. Okay, Platinum Strangelet razor blade. And let me just set it back down on that wrapper, sitting on my counter, and here is my razor. Boy, I love this razor. This razor is marvelous. Okay, let me make sure the O-ring gets set in place. Put the handle down there. Okay, now let me just get this set up here. And there is the razor blade into the cap like that. Okay, here is the base plate. Okay, that gets nicely aligned, and I'm going to grab that. Everything lines up. Everything is seated correctly. Here is my buffer ring. Okay, to help with the twist adjustability, because this is a double open comb twist adjustable razor. Okay, I've got it all the way snugged up, and you can see the balance and alignment is absolutely spot on. End tabs of the razor blade are enclosed in the razor head, and we have these wonderful notches here on each side that allows you to get a really nice firm hold of it when you're doing the twist adjustability, which is what we're going to do right now. And I'm going to go a full quarter turn like that, because I've got 3 days worth of beard growth, and we're going to see what this first pass does. And I'm going to heat this up under some hot water, and the copper is going to retain a lot of heat. It does a great job in retaining the heat, and it'll warm up that razor head. I'm going to get a nice warm razor. Now it's getting hot underneath the tap here, and then I'm just going to do a quick swirl in the sink to kind of bring it down just a little bit in temperature, so it's not overly hot. It's just the right amount of warm. All right, just like that. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Oh, is that nice and warm? Oh my gosh, perfect. Boy, that is really nice and smooth. That's marvelous. Razor head is really nice and warm. And running the hot water over the razor head, that hot water went into the sink and warmed up the water that was in the sink. Just a little more. So I have some nice warm water in the sink, so every time I go in, it's keeping the razor head nice and warm. Hot towel, warm lather, warm razor. Fantastic. It was such a cool autumn day today. I was really looking forward to the warmth of this shave. A lot of nice residual slickness there. And my gosh, this has really taken the beard down very, very well. Now you take the beard down in stages. But so far, this first pass has been very, very good. Very smooth and comfortable. The Platinum Strangelip razor blade, very, very smooth. I want to make sure I get underneath the lower lip there where a possible soul patch would spring up. I like to make sure that that is nice and clean. Let me just let some water out of the sink here because it is getting high. All right, that's good. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. Man, that's a great sense. And you know what? I am just on the cusp of being socially acceptable. 3 days worth of beard growth. This blade and razor and the Yardley, the washer, an homage to Yardley of London's Black Label. Absolutely fantastic. Well, I guess probably because I called it Yardley that Douglas is spot on with this scent. Absolutely. I mean, gotta be, right? Oh, my goodness. This is really, really perfect. I mean, this is great for an evening out on the town, fine dining, taking a show, weddings, any kind of really important family event where you got to wear a coat and tie. This is the one to use. And look how much lather I have here. You can see I've got a whole bunch in the shaving bowl. I mean, look how much I've got here. And I'm going to be careful holding that there because, I mean, I've got a lot here got enough for 4 passes. No kidding. All right. So now that we did our first pass with a full quarter turn to open up that blade gap, I'm going to snug it back up, and I'm only going to go halfway. All right, so about 1/8 of a turn. That's going to be, this will be pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. I like the fact that this razor head is very, very maneuverable, nicely maneuverable. I like it gets in this tight area right here by my earlobe with absolutely no problem and shaves away that little bit of hair there that other razors might miss. Well, other razors aren't missing it. It's just that I have to maybe pay a little closer attention when using those kinds of razors. This one, it just seemed to do it automatically. I mean, no tugging, no pulling, and really, really wonderful residual slickness. Allows me to kind of go over that area and maybe just buff a little bit, kind of like casual buffing. And by that, I mean just taking the razor and just maybe going over that with a little bit of a shorter stroke. Not really a buffing stroke, but you know what I mean. Oh boy, that's nice. Really got all those hairs up there nicely. I'm probably going to need a third pass, and we'll get the remainders because it's 3 days worth of beard growth. And I have just a little bit. Anybody else would say, no, they're going to retract, they'll be fine. I tend to get a little bit of finicky with that. Well, that's the second pass done. Let's rinse, let's see where we're at. Boy, that is nice. I'm in darn fine shape territory. 3 days worth of beard growth. I'm in darn fine shape territory. I do want to do a third pass. I could call the shave done if I want to and just say, okay, I got a good shave. But you know what? I really want to clean up well here. And I think a third pass is warranted. Plus, I want to show you how much lather I have from CK6. And you can see here that I have more than enough. And it just 8 swirls. That's all it was, 8. Oh, what a great scent. This is a marvelous, marvelous scent. It really is. And you know what? I could probably get away with a touch-up if I wanted to, but I'm doing the full third pass because I'm enjoying this shave so much. I guess you could say if I was pressed for time, a touch-up would probably allow me to touch all the bases, but again, I'm having such a great time with this shave soap and this razor and this blade. Third pass, absolutely. All right, so we're going to go ahead and snug that all the way up. So now it's at its mildest point by being snugged all the way up. And we're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. And you know, if I want to, I could go ahead and heat this up under some hot water again and just kind of finish the shave off with a nice warm razor. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. There we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's what I'm going to tell you right here. Okay. I don't think I've ever mentioned this to you before, but one more dip into the sink. Okay, now starting right about here, after I threw some heat on this razor has retained all that heat up to this point. And I can go ahead and just put a little extra heat on there if I want. And now we'll just finish this up over here. Oh, yeah. Again, some nice residual slickness. And the point here is, if you have some nice hot water running over the razor head and you have some warm water in the sink, this razor will retain heat for a complete shaving pass, just about. And I would say that maybe if I didn't cool it down as much, maybe if the water in the sink was just a little bit warmer, I think I would have gotten the entire pass, lip and everything, with just, you know, with just one pass. The heat is retained in here a good long time. That's my point. I just want to kind of give you an idea of how long this razor is staying warm. And even without warming it up to do the remaining upper lip, the razor still was warm enough to be comfortable. But yeah, I wanted to give it a little more warmth to kind of finish up there. All right, third pass done. Let's rinse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is BBS finish. Now I did kind of a warm water rinse there, but we are going to use a hot towel to kind of continue the warm water rinse. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Oh boy, that's terrific. Yeah, this is a BBS finish, no doubt about it. Boy, this is nice. My goodness. Oh boy, that's great. Wow, that's marvelous. That is a BBS finish. And you know, 3 days worth of beard growth on me. I look scraggly. I look scruffy. I look scraffily. I look scruggy. Let's see. I look scruffy, scraggly. There it is. Scruffy, scraggly, and unkempt. That's what I wanted to say. And after this shave, I look like a gentleman. And now the scent is very gentlemanly as well. I am all set for an evening night out. Really, this is a terrific, terrific scent. I like this one a lot. And again, I'm going to use it for a head shave, and I'm going to use it for many shaves. This is going to be my rotation. This is absolutely wonderful. We're going to do our cold water rinse right now, and it's a BBS finish. I mean, I'm looking at this, and of course, there's a big contrast between, you know, having 3 days worth of beard growth and then looking at a clean shaven version of you, and that's what I'm looking at. And there's this wonderful brightness, vibrancy. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So I am glad that I waited 3 days. It was kind of driving me crazy today, to be honest with you, on the third day. I was really looking forward to getting this shaved off, but I did want to show you some substantial beard growth, and wanted to show you how great CK6 performs in making a lather. It covered all that whisker. Well, you know what? Let's do my cold water rinse. Okay, that's very, very nice. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Yeah. Well, what I wanted to say was, again, that the lather covered a lot of real estate. 8 swirls, and I had enough for a good 3 solid passes, and I got a little bit left over if I want to do a touch-up, even possibly a 4th pass. And 3 days worth of beard growth is a pretty substantial whisker for me, and it covered it up, and it just moisturized, it moistened and softened the whisker, and just really gave me a lot of nice protection and slickness and glide. But the point is, there was a lot of nice lather there. CK6 is just awesome. 8 swirls, and I had heaps of lather with just a little bit of water in the bottom of that scuttle. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get the alum block here, and let's go ahead and run this into some cold water. We'll get some feedback. And I'm not expecting any zinging or stinging, to be honest with you. This was a very, very smooth, comfortable shave. You know what? I don't want to jump the gun. I could be wrong, but it was a very smooth, comfortable shave. It was beautiful. That platinum strangelet blade, that's a marvelous, marvelous razor blade. All right, here we go. Oh, this is as smooth as ice. This is as smooth as ice. There is no stinging. There is no zinging. Even on the upper lip here, close to the nostrils, where I was doing a little bit of that buffing there to get those little bits. Oh, there's some nice bracing, but there's absolutely no stinging, no zinging, and I've got a wonderful, beautiful BBS finish. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, here's the dry dock right here. This is the solid alum block. Almost combine those words. Solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving. We're going to put that in there like that and let the air in the room do the rest of the work in drying that out. Absolutely fantastic. Let's show you how much lather I have here in the shave bowl. I can scare up a whole bunch here. Okay, look at that. I'm just going to grab some on the brush here like this, and you can see I have enough for a touch-up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those peaks. Check that out. I have enough for a touch-up, and I dare say if I add a little bit of water to this, I'm going to get even more, probably enough for a fourth pass. This CK6 is amazing. I love it. I really, really like it a lot. I like it a lot. And as I say, I'm biased. It was when viewers were encouraging me to try Artisan Shave Soaps, Future Fiction in CK6 was the first Phoenix Shaving Shave Soap I used, and I was absolutely just blown away by how much lather it makes, how quickly it makes. If you are new to the traditional wet shave, get a good synthetic brush. Phoenix Shaving has some really, really nice brushes at some nice price points, and get a tub of CK6. The Watcher is a good one to start with, absolutely, but get CK6. This makes a wonderful, wonderful lather. Absolutely no doubt about it. Okay, we're going to finish up with some aftershave here. And I'm going to forego upstairs because I'm going to do a head shave later on. So here is the Watcher, and this is a new bottle. Okay, so whenever it's a new bottle like this, I gotta do this a little bit longer here just to kind of get that out. It might have something to do with there's not much air inside, or there is air inside or something, I don't know. But you know what I mean. Okay, we're going to let that just, Jimmy V method, just let the alcohol evaporate. Okay, now. That's marvelous. That's marvelous. Great, great shave. Wow. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful scent. This is absolutely fantastic. Great artwork, huh? The Watcher, great, great artwork. It's got that kind of science fiction vibe to it. Yeah, even kind of like a mystery. Mysterious science fiction vibe, I guess you could say. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful scent. Very distinct art, let's put it that way. A great double homage to Yardley of London's Black Label and Doctor Who. Really, really terrific package, all kind of wrapped in together. Love the scent notes. Just absolutely love this scent. The aftershave's got a little bit of a kick that just kind of, yeah, it's just kicking a little bit now. It's settling down a little bit. That's nice. I like that a lot. Absolutely fantastic. Not overly so. It didn't come through when I first applied it. Just talking to you, all of a sudden, there's a little bit there. It kind of peaked, and now it's kind of coming down. Yeah, really nice. I like that a lot. Wow, what an absolutely great, great shave soap scent. Wonderful performance from CK6, but the scent. This is a great, great scent. I really, really like it. Very refined, very gentlemanly. As I say, this is the one. You're going to a special occasion. This is the one to get. The Watcher from Phoenix Shaving. We'll have links below. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for very kindly sending this along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. Thank you very, very much. Again, folks, the Watcher, it's an homage to Yardley of London's Black Label and Doctor Who. We'll have links below. Okay, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.